Hollywood is renowned for its dramatic transformations, but beyond the glitz and glamour lie real stories of bravery and authenticity. Today, we're shedding light on some remarkable transgender celebrities whose journeys are both surprising and deeply inspiring. Stick around for an incredible final story. First, let's talk about Leverne Cox, a true pioneer among transgender icons. She gained widespread recognition for her role as Sophia Bursette in Orange is the New Black, where she played a transgender woman navigating life in a women's prison. Her performance was raw, authentic, and incredibly powerful, earning her well-deserved acclaim. Born in Mobile, Alabama, Leverne always felt different, drawn to things society deemed feminine from a young age. Growing up, she endured bullying and ridicule, but never lost her resilience. Dance became an early passion, bringing her joy despite the societal pressures she faced. Raised in a religious household, she wrestled with feelings of guilt about her identity, leading to a painful moment in 6th grade when she attempted to end her life by swallowing a bottle of pills. After surviving this dark chapter, Leverne moved to New York City, fully embracing her true self and beginning her journey of transition. Her groundbreaking role in Orange is the New Black brought the transgender experience into mainstream conversations, touching hearts around the world. Beyond acting, Leverne has become a fierce advocate for transgender rights, using her voice to promote acceptance and equality. Her courage inspires many to live authentic, no matter the obstacles. Now, let's pivot to a quirky, amusing internet rumor involving Chanel West Coast. At the center of this wild theory is the idea that Lee Norris, best known for playing the nerdy, glasses-wearing Stuart Minkus on Boy Meets World, transitioned and became Chanel West Coast. Can you picture Minkus? Think back to a cute, brainy blonde kid with signature glasses. Thanks to their uncanny resemblance, this rumor spread like wildfire, leaving many scratching their heads and wondering if it was true. Let's clear this up once and for all. Lee Norris and Chanel West Coast are two completely different people with separate ears. Lee has continued his acting career, appearing in shows like The Walking Dead, Girl Meets World, and even in the thriller Gone Girl. Despite his ongoing success, this bizarre rumor has overshadowed some of his work, with some jokingly believing he disappeared after supposedly becoming Chanel West Coast. On the other hand, Chanel has been carving out her own path as a rapper, actress, and the lively secretary on Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory, where her humor and charm shine. When asked about the odd mix-up, Chanel laughed it off, sympathizing with Lee Norris for being tied to such a strange rumor and clarifying that transitioning is a deeply personal process that should never be trivialized. While the internet rumor may persist, Chanel continues to thrive in the entertainment world, proving she's far more than just a mistaken celebrity lookalike. Erica Irvin, formerly known as William and famously recognized as Amazon Eve, has broken barriers as a pioneering supermodel, towering at an incredible height of 6 feet 8 inches, 2.03 meters. Erica is the tallest female model in the world, a trait that has always made possible to miss. Her decision to openly embrace her identity as a transgender woman was a pivotal moment in her life. Encouraged by her friend, Swedish actor Bill Skarsgård, who jokingly suggested she start her story in Sweden, a country celebrated for its inclusivity, Erica shared her journey with the world. Erica began her career as a model, but later transitioned into acting, with her most notable role being Amazon Eve in American Horror Story Freak Show. Interestingly, the character was initially intended to be a man portraying a woman. Erica auditioned disguised as a man, only revealing her transgender identity after securing the part. Her performance alongside the world's shortest woman, standing just 2 feet 1 inch, 0.53 meters, delivered a striking visual contrast that celebrated diversity. Despite enduring teasing about her height, often hearing remarks like, "How's the weather up there?" Erica has grown to celebrate her unique stature. However, her path to self-acceptance was not without challenges. When she chose to transition, her family's lack of support led to a period of emotional hardship. Nonetheless, Erica remained committed to living authentically, refusing to let setbacks define her happiness. Anthony Perkins, the iconic actor best known for portraying Norman Bates in Psycho, lived a private yet fascinating life that was as compelling as his on-screen roles. Rising to fame in Hollywood, Perkins earned an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his work in Friendly Persuasion. Off-screen, his personal life was far from conventional. Perkins had several romantic relationships with men, including notable figures such as Rock Hudson, Tab Hunter, and Rudolph Nureyev. Later in life, Perkins married photographer Barry Berenson, who was 3 months pregnant at the time. This marriage surprised many of his friends, with actress Vinisha Stevenson expressing disbelief, saying, "I thought Tony was so gay." Despite initial skepticism, Perkins and Berenson built a happy life together, raising 2 children and remaining married until his passing in 1992 due to complications related to HIV. His legacy remains a mix of memorable on-screen performances and a private life filled with complexities. Cary Grant, originally named Archibald Alexander Leach, was more than the suave Hollywood star we know from classic films. Behind the scenes, he shared a deep, unconventional romance with fellow actor Randolph Scott. Their relationship began in 1932 on the set of Hot Saturday and quickly evolved into a profound connection. The two even lived together in a famous residence called Bachelor Hall, which was featured in Architectural Digest. Their bond was far more than just a shared home. It was a meaningful partnership that defied societal norms of the time. While both men eventually married, their connection endured for years, quietly challenging expectations and leaving behind a legacy of love that transcended traditional boundaries. Rumors swirled about the pair being spotted holding hands late at night at the Polo Lounge, a moment witnessed only by the discreet waitstaff. These quiet encounters spoke volumes about their unbreakable connection. While their relationship was a well-kept secret in Hollywood, those closest to them understood that their bond went far beyond friendship. Their profound connection remains one of Hollywood's most touching and enduring love stories, challenging societal expectations of their era. Their deep relationship lasted until the end of their lives. Scott passed away just a few months after. Grant, a poignant reflection of the profound love and connection shared. Their story stands as a powerful reminder of love's ability to endure, even in the face of societal challenges. Fallon Fox, a trailblazer in mixed martial arts, MMA, made history as the first openly transgender athlete in the sport, growing. Up in Toledo, Ohio, Fallon realized early on that she didn't fit the traditional definitions of gender. She felt more aligned with girls, but struggled to express this in a world where strict gender roles were the norm. After coming out as transgender, Fallon faced resistance from her parents. Her mother rejected her identity, and her father believed it could be corrected, subjecting her to conversion therapy. Despite the lack of familial support, Fallon was determined to embrace her true self and transitioned without their approval. Her journey was marked by both physical and emotional challenges, but her determination never wavered. Fallon broke barriers as the first openly transgender fighter in MMA, entering a sport already demanding for women. Critics quickly claimed she had an unfair physical advantage because of her sex assigned at birth. In reality, Fallon encountered even greater prejudice after coming out. Before transitioning, she was simply seen as another female fighter, but afterward, many saw her as an outsider. Undeterred, she continued to compete and to stand against the discrimination she faced. Fallon is passionate about defending the inclusion of transgender athletes in sports, proving they deserve equal opportunities. Her story is one of resilience and advocacy for acceptance in the world of athletics. Carmen Carrera, known for her time on RuPaul's Drag Race, began her transition from male to female after appearing on the show. This decision presented challenges, as many people who had known her as a drag performer struggled to see her as a woman. Carmen was determined to live authentic and use her platform to raise awareness about transgender issues. She notably criticized the controversial female or she-male game on Drag Race, sparking divided opinions. Despite mixed reactions, Carmen stood firm in her advocacy for respect and inclusion for transgender individuals. Today, she is a successful model and activist, continuing to fight for transgender rights while maintaining a professional relationship with RuPaul. Gina Roos made waves when she publicly came out as transgender during a TED Talk in 2014, sharing that she was assigned male at birth. Prior to this, Gina had already found success in the fashion world, keeping her transgender journey private. Her self-discovery began at age 5 when she told her mother she was a girl, and with her family's support, she transitioned, undergoing gender confirmation surgery at 19. Her TED Talk was a deeply emotional moment, allowing her to fully embrace her authentic self in the public eye. With the backing of her agents, Gina became a vocal advocate for greater inclusion in the fashion industry, inspiring others to live boldly and authentically. Chaz Jennings is a well-known figure in the transgender community, celebrated for openly sharing her journey as a transgender child and later becoming a passionate advocate. Chaz Jennings first captured public attention at the age of 6 during an interview with Barbara Walters, where she confidently shared that, while she was assigned male at birth, she identified as a girl. From an early age, Chaz felt deeply connected to femininity, enjoying activities like walking in high heels and gently correcting her parents when they mistakenly referred to her as a boy. Her desire to align her body with true identity was so strong that she once imagined a fairy transforming her into a girl overnight. Thankfully, Chaz's family embraced her transgender identity early on, enabling her to fully be herself. As she grew older, Chaz decided to share her story with the world through her TLC show, I Am Chaz. The series offered an intimate glimpse into her life, showcasing both the struggles and the victories she encountered as a transgender individual. Through her openness, Chaz became a prominent voice in the LGBTQ+ community, earning her recognition as one of Time magazine's 25 most influential teens in 2014. What truly sets Chaz apart is her remarkable confidence. When asked how she handles judgment, her answer reveals wisdom far beyond her years. The only opinion that matters is my own because I decide who I am. Chaz's courage and authenticity have made her an inspiration for transgender individuals everywhere, as well as a powerful advocate for acceptance and inclusivity. Chaz Bono's journey has also been one of resilience and triumph. Born in 1969 to the legendary Sonny and Cher, Chaz, then known as Chastity, grew up in the public eye. Though the world saw a happy child of iconic celebrities, Chaz struggled internally. From a young age, Chaz felt his true identity didn't align with societal expectations. Despite wearing dresses and trying to conform to the image others had of him, it always felt wrong. Constant discomfort, like wearing shoes that didn't fit. As Chaz matured, this unease only grew. He knew he wasn't the woman others assumed he was, but coming to terms with this reality wasn't easy, especially as the child of a global superstar like Cher. In the late 2000s, Chaz took the brave step of transitioning to live authentically as a man. At the age of 40, he began hormone therapy and underwent surgery. For the first time, Chaz felt at home in his own body. But his journey didn't stop there. He made history in Hollywood as the first transgender man to play a male role in film, with appearances in The Secret Life of the American Teenager and American Horror Story. Cher, too, had her own journey of acceptance, admitting that while she sometimes slips up with pronouns, her love and pride for Chaz are unwavering. And really, who could blame her? Andrea Pedrick's transformation is another remarkable story. Before becoming one of the most groundbreaking female models in the industry, Andrea was known as Andre Payich, a male model celebrated for confidently showcasing feminine clothing on runways. With striking androgynous beauty, Andre quickly garnered admiration in the fashion world. However, behind the adoration, he faced a deep internal conflict. Growing up in Bosnia and later moving to Australia, Andre always felt out of place. Experimenting with makeup and wearing his mother's clothes brought a sense of comfort, but also confusion. Society seemed to have rigid definitions of gender, and Andre didn't fit into any of them. Yet, in the fashion industry, uniqueness was celebrated. Designers embraced his distinct appearance, and he soon graced the world's top runways. But even with all the success, something was missing. Andre knew he was meant to live as a woman. In 2014, she took the bold step of transitioning, a decision that not only marked a personal milestone, but also posed a career risk. Would the fashion industry accept Andrea Pedrick as her true self? The answer was a resounding yes. Andrea became the first transgender model to appear on the cover of GQ Portugal and continued to thrive in her career. Reflecting on her journey, Andrea might tell her younger self, "Hang in there, you'll grow into the woman you've always been, and the world will love you for it." Each of these stories, Chaz, and Andrea, highlights incredible courage, self-acceptance, and the power of living authentic. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions. Please hit the subscribe button, and thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.